Who the hell is Absolute Batman? Absolute Batman lives in the Absolute Universe, a dark world manipulated by Darkseid, where evil always has the advantage over good. In this universe, Bruce Wayne is not rich, has no mansion, and no Alfred by his side. He's just a civil engineer who works in construction during the day and at night fights crime disguised as a bat. However, this disadvantage gave him something different, the chance to build deep bonds with his childhood friends. The interesting thing is that in this world, his enemies are far more terrifying. They look like monsters straight out of hell itself. For example, Black Mask becomes a villain who spreads chaos on a massive scale, forcing citizens into destruction. Meanwhile, the Riddler isn't a rival, but an ally of Batman, though his loyalty is fragile and could shatter at any moment. As for Absolute Bane, his appearance is colossal. He's almost 4 meters tall with monstrous muscles. All of this is the result of his own experiments and the serums he injects into his body to amplify his power. In fact, from his experiments came Absolute Killer Croc, a gigantic ravenous reptile who was once Bruce's friend, until Bane transformed him, shattering the Bat's soul. On the other hand, the Penguin was also close to Bruce during childhood. However, their relationship was always driven by interest and manipulation rather than true friendship. Something similar happens with Two-Face, who shares a bond of camaraderie with Batman, but their opposing views of good and evil lead them toward an inevitable clash. Finally, there's Absolute Joker, a multimillionaire who traveled the world in search of power. Nobody knows exactly how, but he ended up adopting a demonic form, becoming a threat greater than ever before.